No piece of art has ever emotionally affected me like the way this robot arm has. It's programmed to try to contain the hydraulic fluid that's constantly leaking out and required. The entire concept is extremely sad. In order to keep itself running, it has the mechanical arm desperately trying to pull itself back into its components, continuing to not fall apart. But it's like a game. If too much escapes, it'll fade away. It's the last days in a never-ending cycle between sustaining life and bleeding out simultaneously.
That's why they're trying to pull itself back to its components. Can it not fall apart? It's like a game. If too much escapes, it will fade away, no doubt.
Its last days in a never-ending cycle between sustaining life and bleeding out simultaneously, both figuratively and literally. But it wasn't its fault, as its makers made this purposefully look like it's actual blood that leaks out. But in 2019, it finally ran out, slowly came to a halt. It was programmed to do it, had to live out this fate. No matter what it did or how hard it tried, there was no escaping it. It eventually had to die. Spectators watched this robot's emotional, predetermined endeavor as it slowly bled out, until the day that it ceased to move forever. Saying that this resonates doesn't even do it justice, in my own opinion of mine. So much so that I just programmed this AI to tell you this story. It almost makes me wanna cry. Damn, they named a piece of art, can't help myself. What a masterpiece, what a true fucking message so dark. Extended interpretations, the hydraulic fluid in relation to how we kill ourselves, both mentally and physically, for money, just in an attempt to sustain self. How the system is set up for us to fail on purpose, to essentially enslave us and to steal the best years of our lives, to play the game that the richest people of the world have designed. How this robs us of our happiness, passion, our inner peace of mind. How we are slowly drowning with more responsibilities, more expected of us, less rewarding payoffs, less free time to enjoy ourselves with as the years go by. How there's really no escaping the system, and that we were destined at birth to follow a pretty specific path that wasn't our decision, already laid out before us, then we just die. How we can give and give and give it, how easily we're forgotten. What is the purpose of it? How we are loved and respected when we need it, then one day we aren't any longer and become a burden. How our young for caring spirit gets stolen from us as we get churned out of this broken system we trapped inside of and torn apart. Can also be seen to represent the human life cycle, and the fact that none of us make it out of this world alive without that zero survival. But let me be a little optimistic for once. Let this act as a reminder to allow yourself to heal, rest with all of your heart, even if it's a mess and endless chase. For more isn't necessary, finding love, your own living happiness.